Good afternoon, all. Camelback Trading 2724 in the pitfuturestrading.com coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, February 12th. Looking at the last couple of days of the market profile of the SPY ETF here on Window Trader. And the best word you could use is relentless. They are absolutely relentless, the bulls. As we open, top of the range, above value, make a new high in A period, and then basically, we said this morning there was a good chance we're going to battle in and out of yesterday's range. A lot of times we do that. Well, we did it basically 13 time frames. We just missed the perfect POC. Now I'm in 4-tick increments. So it looks like it's all the way wide. We ended up 12 wide out of 13 time frames. The only one we didn't trade at was an M period, as we just missed it by 6 cents. That was the only time frame we didn't go back into yesterday's range. We have a price spike when K took out A's high. We have a price probe when M took out L's high. Now, they are fairly close, but they are two different things. The only thing, the big concern, again, the volume. Averaging 67 million. Right now, we're at 38 million with the after hours. So we're going to be doing at best between 42 and 45 million. So that's at least 20 million lower than normal. So our higher price is cutting off volume. That's the question. As far as me today in trades, A period, I did nothing to start. I did, once we got back below the opening, after we came back into yesterday's range, got below the opening, I took a short play. Turned out to be decent. B period, started one time frame down, came right back into the day's range, got long there, rode it back up. So I made two trades, one in A, one in B, short, long. D period, C balanced, D was acting. Once D got above the opening, figured we were going to stop the one time framing down, got long in D, did that, got out. I mean, a lot of these trades, we had a very tight range today, so you took what you can get on them, but they were all winners. H period. H period turned out to be one of my better trades, probably my best trade of the day. We were going back and forth between one time framing up, one time framing down. So H started coming down. Now, at that time, in H, we were 7 for 7 wide, higher value. Market was up over 0.5%. So I started a position at value low, added when it came down, and I was hoping to see us take out the low of the day and come right back in and really load up, because the odds of a trend day, and I did it in B also, but B you don't know as much because it's still your initial balance forming. So you don't really know, maybe that's all they wanted to do in A and then they rip it down. So your odds aren't as good in B as they were in H. Already 7 for 7 wide or whatever I said. I was hoping it took out the day's low, because the odds of coming back into the day's range and back to POC would have been good, and I really would have loaded up. But still had a nice trade. It never happened. I added some down here, but not as much as I wanted to. I wanted to see us take out the low. Rode it back up to POC. That was a nice trade. And then my last trade of the day was in K period. As soon as we did make the new high, I faded it, came in pretty quickly, took that off, and I didn't do anything in L or M. So very happy. 5 trades on the day, all green. Good day. Okay, destinations for tomorrow. As of right now, we have one and only one on the upside, and that's today's high, 337.65. So I would say there's good odds in the Globex and the overnight before 8 o'clock that we make a new high in the after hours session in SPY. On the downside, first destination will be L's high, which is where the price probe starts at 337.39. Then A's high is where the price spike is, the base of it 337.28. Then 12 wide at 337. Today's low 336.43. Yesterday's low 334.75. And then 334.20, which was the price probe from February 10th. So If the price probe and price spike get rejected tomorrow, you can bet your bottom dollar you're going to trade at 12 wide. If they get accepted, we will make new highs again tomorrow. Really kind of as simple as that. Quickly on the charts. Monthly up, one time framing up 3 months, not even including this month since it's not over yet. As they just stay above the trend line as it goes higher, incredibly healthy. Weekly, above the trend line, one time framing up for 2 weeks. Right now with 2 days to go. If we don't give back a lot in the next 2 days, it will be up in the weekly. Daily, up. One time framing up 2 days after an outside day down, right? We said that's pretty powerful stuff, outside day down. That closed at 334.68. We closed at 337.42 today. So that's $3 to the upside since the outside day up. All 3 time frames are up. All 3 time frames have gaps, as it looks like the bulls attempting another leg higher. See how much higher we go before we balance again. Hope you had a great day trading. Have a great night, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.